Hello guys, I thought today would be a good day to update you on the Achilles injury and the rehab and the recovery process because a decent amount has happened. I am on week 9 of the recovery process, week 9 post-surgery, and I've actually only been doing therapy for about a week and a half now, and last week went well. I've been doing some range of motion stuff. They're doing some massage and loosening the just getting a lot of that tightness and stiffness out of the tissue, and some small exercises where a lot of balance stuff. So right now I'm expected to be able to stay on that foot for 10 seconds, and 10 seconds no problem, and I can. But one of the issues is that I put all the pressure on my heel. So my heel really hurts because I'm afraid to put pressure, to take pressure from here and put it here, because it starts to engage the calf and the gastrocnemius and the soleus. And I think it's more of a fear than anything else, because as soon as I put pressure on my toes, that's where I feel like a big stretch already. And I think it's just a fear that I have. And that's something I'm trying to work out, and I've got really big stretches right now, and very small motions seem really big in terms of the stretching side of it. But I'm doing a lot of stretching, holding positions for a good minute or so, and just really trying to elongate the tissue in the back of the Achilles. This is not my Achilles. I'm just using my arm as my foot, by the way. I also did a session with a woman from Indiana on Sunday, and she did a lot of Eastern medicine therapy, Chinese therapy, and that kind of philosophy, and it really made me feel much better. And it felt like for a while I had a very good increase in range of motion and very good strength, and I think it just unlocked some of those things that weren't happening for me. She did some cupping and did rock tape and that sort of thing, and we did this really interesting electro therapy thing. It was kind of like little baby shocks, but I will say this, it made me have more range of motion. It made me feel like walking. I could take out my limp a little bit, but I will say this, it did make me swell a lot the next day. And so that was this week, and that was Sunday. And then Tuesday I had another therapy session where we were doing some more things where I had to balance on a a soft mat, so it was squishy. So it was a little bit more difficult. My heel pain, amazingly enough, the nerve pain that I was having, amazingly enough, is kind of gone. And I didn't notice it until the woman from Indiana did a treatment on me. She was doing some I don't want to call it Graston stuff, but Graston stuff, and it didn't hurt at all. It was really odd, because nothing she did hurt, but when I do Graston, otherwise it hurts like a mofo. So yeah, so just be prepared for that to be super sensitive. And for me, I had to kind of move around a lot when they do the Graston on me, because I'm okay, this is not a cool sensation. So just make sure, don't make sure of anything, but just kind of realize that may happen to you, that they're going to do some scraping and some things like that, just to get that tissue to go down, and the inflammation and swelling and scar tissue to get away and break up and hopefully move out of there. It's not going to feel good. So that's been happening. I've been doing some this week I started doing some stuff on weight machines, and that was really in my head very promising, because for a long time I haven't been able to really move the lower body. So I've been doing some patterning things where I'm oh, I'm squatting but not squatting. It's kind of a horizontal squat pattern with weight, and it's not a lot of weight, but it's not a lot of weight, but it's something for me. And it's just very, sounds super weird, but it's very pleasing to see that I can start to do things like that. And we did some calf raises, and I didn't do single leg calf raises because I'm still too afraid, but I think I have the strength to get some little baby calf raises in with 20 pounds on the leg press machine. And this is at this angle, not at this angle, right? So it's not pushing back this way, it's just right here, right? And then I'm going here like this, and then the calf raises, boom, boom, boom. So that's essentially what I've done. I've done some like one leg deadlift patterns as well, no weight involved, but that's the recoup right now. Pain wise, my foot feels like a kind of like a constant 4 out of 10 in terms of pain. Toes are still kind of numb. I'm getting away from the gabapentin now, which is good, because I didn't want to be stuck on that forever. And if you get prescribed gabapentin, just try to have your doctor get you off of it as soon as you can, because it's just, nothing about it is cool. I'll be honest, like nothing about it is cool. It's just kind of like blunting what I was feeling, which didn't fix anything. It just kind of so anyway, there's that. I still have an issue with like right inside my calcaneus, like right inside my ankle bone. Sometimes it feels like it's gonna click or it needs to like do something, and it's I don't want to call it painful because that's not what it is, but it's a weird sensation sometimes when I like evert a little bit. Oh, Netherlands scored. When I invert or like pronate and fall this way with my foot, like that ankle bone, something feels like it needs to click or like just pop or something. So anyway, that's it. Hope that helps you out. That's week 9. I start my water therapy this week, which is going to be pretty cool because I'll get to be doing some stuff that takes a lot of weight off me. So I'll probably be more capable to do like standing calf raises in water, or actually walking in a gait pattern. Maybe the limp will disappear in water, but who knows? Got an interesting, I'll tell you about that next week. All right, so that's my update for today and this week, week 9 of my post-op Achilles rupture surgery.